did you know the Queen has 2 birthdays? Her real birthday is on the 21st of April, but she's been given another official birthday, which is held on a Saturday in June when the weather is better. Hi, 大家好，我是戴淑萱。你知道这周末是英女王白金千禧年吗？英文是 Platinum Jubilee， 意思是庆祝女王登基70周年。今天我想分享一些关于伊丽莎白女王的奇闻，希望大家会喜欢。So here are 15 fun facts about the Queen. First, did you know she's the only person in the UK who's allowed to drive on public roads without a licence? In fact, she's never sat a driving test and isn't required to. That's because driving licences are issued in her name. And she has actually done a lot of driving, but mostly on private land. The last time she was seen driving was around her Windsor estate on the 1st of November 2021. Second, did you know the Queen can travel without a passport? Again, as a British passport is issued in the name of Her Majesty, she doesn't need to own one. But everyone else in the royal family does. She's travelled to over 128 countries and counting, so she's quite the globetrotter. Third, Queen Elizabeth is exempt from income tax. Exempt means she doesn't have to pay it. But in 1992, she decided to start paying tax voluntarily. Smart move, I think. According to the government, she pays a sum equivalent to income tax on her private income, and she also pays inheritance tax. Fourth, did you know the Queen can't be arrested? Because she can't prosecute herself, she can't be charged with a crime. Luckily, our current Queen has a pretty clean record and hasn't been involved in controversy or broken the law as far as we know. However, she also can't be interviewed by the police and would never have to testify in court if she didn't want to. This immunity doesn't apply to the rest of the royal family though. As we know, there has been controversy and pressure on Prince Andrew recently to appear in court for his involvement with Jeffrey Epstein, who was convicted of sex trafficking in 2019. Fifth, did you know the Queen owns all the swans on the River Thames and all the dolphins and whales in British waters? Pretty cool, huh? Originally, the monarch started owning swans because they were delicious. But now they're a protected species and can't be eaten. Sixth, the Queen has owned over 30 corgis in her life. She prefers corgis to other dog breeds because of their energy and untamed spirit. Seventh, the Queen's net worth is around £350 million. She did take a hit during the coronavirus pandemic, but seems to be bouncing back. Eighth, did you know the Queen has 2 birthdays? Her real birthday is on the 21st of April, but she's been given another official birthday, which is held on a Saturday in June when the weather is better. Ninth, the Queen's birthplace is now a fancy Cantonese restaurant. She entered the world at a relatively normal address on Bruton Street in Mayfair, London, which was the home of her maternal grandparents. These days, that building is famous for its good food. 10th, did you know the Queen owns an elephant, 2 giant turtles, a jaguar, and a pair of sloths? They were all presents from other countries and now live in London Zoo. 11th, the Queen owns a stable of prize-winning horses. She often attends horse races and wins a lot of money with her horses. 12th, the Queen was home tutored when she was younger, and she studied constitutional history and law. 13th, did you know Queen Elizabeth served in World War II in 1945, and she was a mechanic? She was the first member of the royal family to join the armed services as a full-time active member. 14th, did you know that when the Queen needs cash, she can just withdraw it from a personal cash machine in her home? How convenient. And lastly, and most importantly, Queen Elizabeth II is the longest ever reigning monarch in Britain, beating old Queen Victoria by 6 years so far.